Attention passionate Chicago, BEARS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, BEARS. Let's get to the news, all right. Bears fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most significant moves in recent NFL history. And it's all centered around a major trade rumor that's got everyone talking. The buzz is that the Chicago Bears are reportedly in serious talks to acquire CeeDee Lamb, the dynamic wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys, in a blockbuster deal that could see us land one of the league's most explosive playmakers. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this real? Is this actually happening? Well, the whispers are getting louder and the sources are credible, with insider reports hinting that a trade might be imminent. Let's break down what this could mean for the Bears and why it's such a game changer. First, CeeDee Lamb has been one of the most consistent and dangerous receivers in the NFL over the past few seasons. The guy is a three-time Pro Bowler, and his stats are nothing short of impressive. In 2025, he racked up 85 receptions for over 142 yards, averaging 3 yards per catch with 7 touchdowns, all while being a key piece in the Cowboys' offense. His route running is precise, and he's known for his YAC ability, yards after catch, which makes him a nightmare for defenders. Plus, his PFF grade of 89.4 in 2025 puts him among the top tier of wide receivers in the league. What makes Lamb such an attractive target for the Bears is not just his production, but his ability to stretch the field and create mismatches. With a deep threat like him, defenses will have to respect the vertical game, opening up so many possibilities for Justin Fields and the Bears' offense. His presence would elevate the entire passing game, which has been a work in progress this season. Currently, the Bears are averaging around 26.4 points per game, not bad, but imagine adding Lamb's playmaking ability to push that number even higher. We're talking about a receiver who can add an extra 20% to EPA per pass, boost red zone efficiency by 25%, and improve YAC from 4.2 yards to nearly 5 yards per reception. That's the kind of upgrade that turns a good offense into a great one. Now, why would Dallas consider trading Lamb? The Cowboys are currently sitting at 5-5, with some cross-down doubts about their offensive line's ability to protect Dak Prescott and give Lamb enough time to get open. They have a cap hit of $12 million for Lamb in 2025, and with the way the NFL's salary cap dynamics are shifting, Dallas might be looking to free up some space and retool their roster, especially if they're not fully convinced they can extend Lamb long-term. Reports suggest that the Cowboys are focused on bolstering their offensive line with some of that cap space, especially since they've scored nearly 233 points so far this season. On the other hand, the Bears have around $6 million in cap space, which is a decent cushion to make a move like this. Plus, the Bears are currently 6-3 and sitting comfortably in the NFC North, but adding a player like Lamb could push us even further into contender territory. Our receiving core has been decent, but adding Lamb would give us that game-changing element, especially considering his ability to win contested catches at a rate of 48%, and his separation stats of 2-3 yards per route, which means he creates space and makes it easier for Fields to find him in tight windows. Imagine the impact of Lamb in the red zone, where he's been highly efficient with a red zone TD rate of 28%. With him stretching the field, the Bears' red zone scoring could jump from around 55% to nearly 70%. That's a huge difference in a league where points matter so much, especially in close games. Plus, this move could help us sustain drives better, increasing our third down conversion rate from 38% to over 43%. That translates into more possessions, more scoring opportunities, and ultimately more wins. And speaking of wins, the Bears' Super Bowl odds could see a significant boost. Currently, they're sitting around plus 2,000, but with Lamb on board, some analysts believe those odds could improve to around plus 900. That's a massive shift, especially considering how much Lamb's contested catch rate and deep ball accuracy can change the complexion of our offense. His ability to dominate seams and win in tight coverage, especially against top-tier cornerbacks, could be the X factor that transforms this team from a good story into a true NFC contender. The cold, windy conditions at Soldier Field this season, combined with Lamb's ability to make plays in adverse weather, could make us a nightmare for defenses in the postseason. Now, let's talk about the trade specifics. From what I've gathered, the Cowboys are demanding a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, along with some other considerations, in exchange for Lamb. The Bears, with their current draft capital and roster needs, might see this as a worthwhile investment. It's a bold move, for sure, but if it pans out, it could be a defining moment for Matt Eberflus' team. The focus will likely be on whether the Bears believe Lamb's talent can be integrated quickly, especially with the injury history in the receiving core. Fortunately, with Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool also in the mix, adding Lamb could give us a true trio of threats that defenses can't double-team effectively. Of course, every blockbuster trade comes with questions. Will Lamb adapt to the Bears' system? Can Justin Fields develop enough chemistry with him in time for the playoffs? Will the Cowboys find the right package of draft picks and players to make the deal work? Those questions are yet to be answered, but the potential upside is huge. And in the NFL, sometimes you have to take risks to reach the next level. If the Bears pull this off, it would send shockwaves through the league and send a clear message to the NFC North and the rest of the NFC that Chicago is not just a team rebuilding. We're a team ready to contend now. This hypothetical move also signals a shift in our offensive philosophy. With the addition of a receiver like Lamb, the Bears could become more aggressive, pushing the pace and attacking downfield. That could open up more opportunities for Fields to run, especially if defenses start to focus solely on stopping Lamb. It's a formula that worked well for the Cowboys when they had Lamb and CD's ability to make contested catches at 50% efficiency, combined with his deep accuracy and red zone prowess, makes him a perfect fit for a team looking to elevate its offensive ceiling. But let's not forget, we're still in the middle of the season, and nothing is set in stone. The NFL is unpredictable, and trades like this often hinge on many factors: cap considerations, draft assets, team chemistry, and more. Still, the idea of the Bears making such a bold move to bring in a player like Lamb is enough to excite every fan. It's the kind of move that signals we're aiming higher, that we're not satisfied with just competing, we want to dominate. Now, for the fans, the question remains, how would you feel about this trade? Do you believe Lamb can be that missing piece to push us over the top? How do you see him fitting into our offense and helping us beat the best in the NFC? The possibilities are thrilling to think about, and I'm sure many of you are already imagining those deep passes, those clutch catches, and the endless highlight reels. This is what being a Bears fan is all about: dreaming big, believing in the future, and pushing our team to greatness. And remember, all of this is happening at a pivotal moment for the franchise. The front office has shown a willingness to make bold moves to win now, and acquiring a player like Lamb would be a testament to that boldness. It's not just about filling a need. It's about making a statement that Chicago is back in the conversation, ready to challenge the NFC's best and make a real run in the playoffs. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to US and TO, the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This potential trade, if it comes true, could redefine our franchise's trajectory. It's a move that could make us more dangerous, more explosive, and ultimately more competitive in the postseason. The NFC North is already a tough battleground, but with Lamb in the fold, the Bears could turn into one of the league's most formidable offenses, especially in cold weather, where his route running and contested catch skills shine. We're on the verge of something exciting, and I, for one, can't wait to see how this story unfolds. Keep your eyes peeled, Bears fans, big things are happening, and your team might be about to take a giant leap forward.